Ladies and gentlemen, I killed it today talking boxing. I don't even know how many boxing videos I did. I got some advice for Deontay Wilder, man. Tyson Fury been baiting you, Wilder. He's been baiting you and baiting you and baiting you. It's a trap he's setting. And he been setting that trap since his two comeback fights. Don't bite it, bro. Don't bite it. Don't bite it. You really biting the bait. This a serious trap Tyson Fury being setting for you. If you know boxing, Wilder, don't bite the bait. Somebody sent this to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder gonna have to be careful in there. In fact, Deontay Wilder, I suggest you don't even try to go for the knockout. If the knockout presents itself, so be it. You just box in there. Do the best you can because Tyson Fury is baiting you, man. He is baiting you. That's the oldest trick in the book. Counterpunchers do that all the time. Tyson Fury don't want to waste no energy coming to you. He actually wants you to come to him so he can knock you out, and he will knock you out. he been setting traps, and everybody been looking at Tyson Fury's last two performances. Y'all wasn't paying attention. Y'all wasn't paying attention to both performances. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down what Tyson Fury is doing, just for the benefit of Deontay Wilder, so he be more cautious when he goes into fight. Tyson Fury, you better be cautious, Deontay Wilder. This guy is a trickster. He been playing mind games with you since his first comeback fight. These guys been playing chess, not checkers. And I'm gonna reveal what Tyson Fury has been doing a little bit. I think Wilder should be smart enough on his team to understand that. And boy, it's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. I hope they don't fall for that bait because I want this fight to be more of an ebb and flow than what it is going to be. If Wilder falls for that bait, he gonna get knocked out. I'm telling y'all now. That's why Tyson Fury talking about going for the knockout. I get it now. And Tyson Fury, he's in perfect shape. I'm telling y'all now. He probably in the best shape of his life. He can go 12 rounds easy. He could go 15 rounds easy. All right. This is not no game, folks. This is not a game. I'm beginning to realize there's a trap set. I'm just alerting Wilder's team. I'm alerting Wilder. Y'all doing what y'all doing and everything, and gotta focus. But I'm telling you, man, Fury setting a trap for you. So far, you've been walking through the trap, and he just been springing trap after trap after trap. And Floyd Mayweather does the same thing. And y'all gotta get smarter, man. Y'all gotta get sharper because y'all walking through all his traps, every single one. All right, I'm gonna show y'all something. Let's go there. Let's go there. For those fans out there, y'all need to see something because y'all's really small-minded, man. Some of you guys can easily get outplayed. Easy. Okay, so Tyson Fury came back from the Klitschko fight, which was in 2015, right? And he fought Sefer Seferi. He stopped Sefer Seferi in 4 rounds. But what was Tyson Fury trying to do with Seferi? He could have stopped Sefer Seferi in the first round. He could have got him out of there in the first round, right? All right, think Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Floyd Mayweather could have stopped Conor McGregor much sooner, right? He had a different reason. He was punishing Conor McGregor, right? And then he stopped him in the 9th round. Fine. With Tyson Fury against Sefer Seferi, you were paying attention. Tyson Fury was trying to get some rounds under his belt. He was just sparring the dude. He was totally holding back on his punches. Totally holding back on his punches. When he actually started putting punches together with some sort of force, the dude got knocked out, okay? Francisco Pianeta. Just so you guys know, Francisco Pianeta was once upon a time a top contender. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so Francisco Pianeta is a dude who actually got wins over the following people. They were old as hell, but nonetheless, he got wins over Johan Duapas. I remember watching that fight back, or watching YouTube with that fight when he beat Johan Duapas. All right. He also beat, and Johan Duapas is I think, if I'm not mistaken, Deontay Wilder faced Duapas. It was a tough dude, right? He also got wins over Oliver McCall, even though Oliver McCall by then was ancient of days dude. Franz Bosa from Germany, who's again another guy who just kind of from another era, but he still got the win on it. And he was a top contender who faced Vladimir Klitschko. He got stopped in the 6th round, but the point is he faced some top level competition. He's now faded. He ain't all that anymore. But he also faced Ruslan Chagrave. Ruslan Chagrave, who I think is or was a top contender or was a heavyweight champion at some point. Yeah, he was the WBA heavyweight champion, if I do remember. All right, so he'd been a top contender twice. Okay, he got beat by Kevin Johnson for the WBO International Heavyweight title. Kevin Johnson was the big tall dude who ain't worth nothing. I think he faced AJ. AJ stopped him. I think AJ stopped him. I can't remember. I think Deontay Wilder stopped him too. Kevin Johnson. All right. Anyway, this dude Tyson Fury faced. All right. Now Tyson Fury could have gotten that guy out of there. I truly believe Tyson Fury decided to box him, get some rounds under his belt, try out different things. It was a glorified sparring session, pretty much. Tyson Fury was just touching him to the body, just using his defense, working his defense. He was doing different things, like he was working his inside game. He was working on his inside game with him. You know, Ricky Hatton is known for inside fighting. That's why Tyson Fury has gotten Ricky Hatton. That's why Tyson Fury said, I'm going to be walking to Deontay Wilder. I'm actually going to walk to him. And y'all don't believe it, but I truly believe Tyson Fury's going to walk to Deontay Wilder. But when he starts to rip shots and really look sharp, it's going to look different. All right. He was just playing around with Francisco Pianeta. People didn't like it. People was booing. They were talking about he didn't look that great like the Tyson Fury we know. He was trying out stuff. It was a glorified sparring session. He started kind of, when you saw him dish out some shots on Francisco Pianeta, you saw how hard those shots were. And you see how he was cutting the guard and everything when he started to sharpen up. And then he just relaxed and just be punching around. He trying different things on this dude. Why do you guys don't realize that? Man, you fans are so, you fans don't understand what's going on. So I'm saying that was a bait. That was double bait. And but what Wilder know boxing. So Wilder knew that Tyson Fury was looking good in that fight. He knew it was a glorified standing sparring session. Francisco Pianeta was just a punching bag, kind of like with a lot of defense. Pianeta also didn't want his tail to get knocked out. So he was very defensive all the way through. He wasn't throwing no punches. He just wanted to survive to the final round. But even so, Tyson Fury was just sparring with him. He was doing different things with him. He was doing whatever he wanted to do with him, right? He was just testing out different angles and stuff. He sidestepping. He wasn't throwing punches while he sidestepped. He just kind of sidestep, come back, throw a punch here, there. He was practicing and working on his inside game on this dude. How come you guys don't see these things, man? Yo, I just watched the fight. That's how I know. I watched the two fights that they say he wasn't looking good in. He was looking great. And what you guys don't understand is he was overweight then. He's sharper now, quicker now. Oh, man. The Tyson Fury y'all about to see is going to be probably the best Tyson Fury ever. All right? And Deontay Wilder's a sharpshooter too, but Tyson Fury's pretty sharp. He looked sloppy at first against this dude. What's his name? I forgot what his name is. Right? The S guy. The guy with the S names. Seferi. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying to you guys is, you guys got to pay attention to boxing. These two fights, this was once a top contender. This dude is nobody. This is just a comeback, stay busy. And this one, that's why he knocked him out. But he prolonged the fact. He carried the dude. And he definitely carried this dude. He did not want to knock this guy out. He just wanted to try different things. Get himself acquainted with the ring. Get some rust off of himself. He was using uppercuts on the inside. It was really nice. He was hooking to the body. He was getting used to hooking to the body again. You know, getting this position. I guess he's going to work on, you know, hooking to the solar plexus and stuff like that too. Off the side of the opponent. You know, he had that quickness. He was on his toes most of the fight. So that shows that he's got some cardio there. So for those of you who don't even understand what was going on, of course, he's fighting to the level of the opponent. He didn't bother to fight any faster. Well, you got to smoke the opponent to prove what? Look sensational to prove what? You know, he gonna say that for the Deontay Wilder fight. So that's what he did. And people making excuses and stuff. But that Tyson Fury planned to just do it that way. And then he whispered in the guy's ear something at the end. I know this is a setup. Why doesn't Wilder, man, you really don't be overconfident walking into this fight against Tyson Fury. You need to be careful, bro. Because Tyson Fury's got a plan to knock you out. He literally is going to try and knock you out. But he not gonna be on the knockout. You know what I mean? He's not going in there to knock you out, and then next thing you know, he gets knocked out. He's not gonna move like that. By the way, for those people who say Tyson Fury don't knock out people, you do understand he has a 70% knockout ratio, right? You know, Deontay Wilder saying he ain't knock out nobody. He got a 70% knockout ratio. He's knocked out 70% of his opponents. He's got 19 KOs out of his 27 fights. That's a lot of knockouts. Okay, and he's smart with it. He'll set you up for a knockout. So be careful, Wilder. In there, I'm warning Deontay Wilder so that he at least, you know, I know Wilder knows his boxing and stuff, and yeah, he's got bronze medal, but a lot of people got bronze medals and gold medals, and they get knocked the spark out, and that's it. All right, so be careful with this dude. This Tyson Fury dude, he tricky, man. He could spark you out, and you don't know what happened. You know, I pray that Wilder will be smart in there. Try to box in there, you know, this will and all of that stuff that Wilder's talking about, you know, and I speak it, believe it, receive it. You know, that's cool and everything. But on this occasion, you're going to need a little bit more than that, Wilder. Okay. You're going to need a little bit more than that. That's all I'm saying. I know you're going to be throwing a jab. I know you're going to look kind of sharp. But Fury's working on being super sharp, super quick. I wouldn't be surprised he's quicker than you. And I wouldn't be surprised his timing's on point from round one. So he got his tune-up fights already. He's ready for you. I would like to see, because I think he's going to mix it up on the inside. So if you don't know how to fight on the inside, Wilder, it's going to be a problem. So make sure you get your inside fighting game on point, because Fury is going to be trying to fight you on the inside. He showed it from the other two fights. He's been testing out those things and testing out his uppercuts, testing out his body shots on the inside. Tyson Fury intends to take away your range from you. Take away your range from you. He's going to take away the thing that you do best. Just your straight right hand, you're not going to use it for the entire fight. You're not going to be able to land anything. And anytime you throw that straight right, he's going to punish you for it. That's what's going to happen in this fight. So you better know what you're doing, Wilder. You know, you're going to need more than a straight right hand. You're going to need some left hooks. And left hook don't land on Fury. Fury rolled the left hook, come up with his own uppercut, left uppercut. Or he may actually roll the left hook while check hooking you with the right hand, because he can go southpaw. So he can go southpaw on you and check hook you with the right hand. I don't think Wilder understands the kind of dude that he's dealing with and what this dude can bring to the table. You know, because Fury can go southpaw orthodox. Wilder can do a little bit of it, but he's not like, Wilder's not Fury. Fury can fight the whole fight southpaw. Fury's like Terrence Crawford. I don't think Wilder understands what he's getting himself into. I don't think so. I don't think you guys understand the kind of boxer that you're dealing with. I don't think you understand. You know, Fury's got a lot of power, man. Y'all need to understand this dude got power. He don't put, you know, he change, he vary it, he touch you sometimes. Sometimes he really touch you. Sometimes he jab you hard. So you don't know which kind of jab he's going to hit you with. You understand? I don't think you guys understand, man. Y'all understand how Floyd Mayweather used to do things to beat people? You know, man, y'all are so absorbed with strong strength and power and knockouts. Y'all can't see in front of your face what this dude be telling you. You got to read between the lines, folks. Read between the lines. Fury's ready. Fury's going to be ready. Wilder's going to be ready. This is going to be a good fight. I'm trying to equalize the playing field here so that Wilder don't run into something that he didn't see, because it's very easy to run into something with Fury. Fury will come with a shot. He feint one way and come another way and run you right into a shot. And that's what Fury, he's trying to rile up Wilder so Wilder will get angry enough to run into something. He's hoping Wilder would come out there charging at him. He wants that to happen. That's what he's teasing Wilder for. Wilder better be cautious. I'm telling you, man, if Vladimir Klitschko froze up like that, we saw Vladimir Klitschko face Anthony Joshua, and Vladimir Klitschko was moving and doing all kinds of things and doing the Klitschko way and 1-2-ing Anthony Joshua, knocked down Anthony Joshua. Didn't happen against Tyson Fury for a reason, folks. For a reason. This dude is not ordinary. He can do a whole lot of things. And he been ticking off Wilder so he could get Wilder to run into something. He wants Wilder to run into something. And Wilder's going to try and work off the jab and realize his jab has been taken away from him. His right hand has been taken away from him. Now he's got to resort to left hooks. And if you try to use a left hook in the wrong kind of way, in the wrong situation, especially a guy aggressive like Wilder trying to use a left hook, you may find that you are lying on the canvas because you've been counterpunched while you was throwing your left hook. Most guys who get knocked out is because they throw in a left hook. All right, that's just exactly what happened with Callum Smith facing Callum Smith knocked out forgot what his name is for the championship because both of them was left hooking. Callum was able to catch him after he left hook. You guys got to understand this is boxing. Fury's got a really good defense. Really good defense. So we're going to see. And it's not easy to hit Fury to the body. All the fights you saw, Fury hardly gets hit to the body for a reason. For a reason. Oh, man. Deontay Wilder, man. This is not going to be what you think it is, bro. This is not going to be a fight what you think it is. This is a fight that, I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of people have been back in Wilder and talking about knocking out Fury. And Fury pulled a trap on y'all. He pulled a big trap on y'all. He got y'all thinking about Wilder and thinking Wilder is this danger. And Fury don't see Wilder as a danger. Fury sees him as an opportunity to make a name for himself. That's why he crossed the seas. That's why he crossed the seas. Because Tyson Fury knows he's confident in his skills. He knows what he can do to Wilder. Y'all just not seeing it. Y'all not seeing it because he's not exciting. He should have gotten the knockout. Y'all ain't seeing what I'm seeing. So it's a warning to Wilder so we can get an equalized playing field. Tyson Fury is baiting you. He's been baiting you since his comeback fight. Dude lost a lot of weight, is in shape. This dude is in tip-top shape. He's underplaying his shape. He's really in shape. He can go 15 rounds easy. All right. So I know Deontay Wilder's in shape too, and that's great. He's going to try and push the action. He's going to realize he can't throw but a shot at a time. He's a sharpshooter anyway. He's only going to be able to throw a shot at a time. That's how this fight going to go. A shot at a time. And it's going to slow down to a certain pace that Tyson Fury likes. It's about being first. Man, I wish I could, I'm giving some of the game plan Tyson Fury is going to do because the way how Tyson Fury is going to execute that game plan is the problem that Wilder's not seeing. And I would love to break it down in detail, but it don't make a difference right now because you had to be training for that. You had to be prepared for that. You had to have that training and preparation for those things. Hopefully, we get a good fight. Maybe Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury. Who knows? It's possible. He has a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? He's a good boxer. He's a solid boxer. I can see him making it 12 rounds with Tyson Fury. I can see that happening. And I can see even the fight being competitive. Wilder trying to figure out a way to land on Tyson Fury and getting some success. It's different places, but Tyson Fury gonna make the adjustment on him, and that'll be that. Oh man, it's tough, man. It's tough. You know what? I think this fight could easily be Wilder's fight because it's overseas. Tyson Fury had to come all the way across, and if he doesn't comprehensively beat Wilder, I could see this fight being a draw, or even Wilder getting a split decision win because he's in the home court. So maybe that's the way how it'll work out because I just don't know how else. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm 100% wrong, guys. Maybe I'm seeing this the wrong way. I don't know, man. But to me, Tyson Fury has been setting up Wilder since his comeback, since he came back. He's been setting up Wilder. And I could see why he said he waited 7 years to face Deontay Wilder. So I'm saying Floyd Mayweather does the same thing. That's why I'm seeing it from afar, and I'm trying to sort of spill the beans on it so that Wilder would think about what they actually going to do when they go in to face this guy. Because it's trickier than you think. It's not as it appears, and I think everybody's bit the bait. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me come out of this. Anywho. That's what I got to say about that. I hope you guys I this is my umpteenth video today. I've been talking a lot of boxing. I got to go read the word. I haven't really checked out my mom much today, which is not cool because she's going through some difficulties. You know, she's been a live person. She's gone through some difficulties today. Tommy Temper, of course, has been baiting Wilder low. Tommy Temper, Freddie is the cut man. For my information, yeah, Tommy Temper, man. I just realized that. I realized those 2 fights that people saying he dude's conditioning was on point. Dude just be touching the guy to the body. He wasn't really looking to rip shots too much. He was working his inside game and stuff. Man, how come people don't realize this, man? The dude be baiting Wilder, man. He been baiting him. Oh man. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in this fight. We'll see what's happening in this fight. I can't believe Wilder. I don't think Wilder's stupid enough to bite the bait. They got to be working on something for Fury. Well, anyway, best of luck to them. We'll see if Wilder can stop Fury. You know, if he can get to Fury. Really, the underdog in this fight, even though he's not considered the underdog, is really is Wilder. Wilder's the underdog in this fight. My goodness, I just realized that. You know, if you want to root for somebody, you should root for Wilder. See if he could, you know, if he could match Fury. Fury has played. He really played that card, man. He tricked everybody. He fooled everybody. He fooled me because I was wondering if he was going to be fit enough to go the distance in this fight. And I just watched the 2 fights that he did, and I just realized he is amply fit. He is really, really fit, and he's camouflaging how sharp he is. I mean, people don't realize Fury been training for a whole year to face Wilder. That's what people don't know. Fury been training, getting himself in shape. He got the weight down, then he started doing his boxing thing again and getting himself back into shape boxing-wise to face Wilder. And then he just been playing around in those 2 fights, making sure he gets some rounds in. And this is going to be interesting. That's all I got to say. It's going to be interesting. I know Wilder's strong, so maybe he could body Fury off of him or push Fury off of him or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Folk don't understand. This is not what you think it is. A lot of people saying, "Wow, they're gonna stop Fury late." I just don't see that, man. Now I'm wondering, what is Fury actually going to do to Wilder? And Fury did his homework on Wilder, obviously. My question is, this fight can go the distance somehow, some way. I don't know how exactly. It can go the distance because Wilder's a strong cat. Even if Wilder was to get dropped, I'm pretty sure he keep his composure. I hope he don't just try and pop back up. Keep his composure. Make sure he makes the count, get back up, and do what he do. He's not been dropped since Gavin, whatever the guy's name is. So pretty much Wilder now, he has to take his time and he's got to be composed, like Floyd Mayweather. You got to be composed, take your time, and fight, and observe your opponent. That's his best chance, I think, at beating Fury. And this fight could go the distance, but it's one of 2 things could happen. He could start becoming reactive to Fury, especially if Fury lands something, put some heat on him when he was trying to do something. He was setting up something, and you get the heat on him. It makes you second guess yourself. So he got to keep his composure. He gotta watch what's presented in front of him and deal with what's presented in front of him. All that bomb squad stuff and so on is cool and everything, and talking prophetic stuff and trying to like Muhammad Ali is trying to prophesy what he's gonna do. Throw that out the window for the moment. You just do you. I mean, he can probably do that anyway. But Right now, what he needs is the W. That's what he needs. He needs the W. You know, a lot of people sometimes focus on the wrong things. He's exciting. Hopefully, he can deliver something. But the weigh-in, something's gonna kick off. Yeah, in the weigh-in, yeah, they're gonna perform for the fans. Fury gonna take him off or something. Fury definitely is getting in his head, so Fury gonna mess with him again. Fury definitely gonna mess with him. Yeah, Fury's gonna mess with his mind again, and I think Wilder's gonna try and pause, wait for the opportunity, try to execute what he need to execute, thinking about the vulnerabilities that Fury has, where he gonna try and catch him, and stuff like that, so that he can actually touch Fury and whatever. Wilder needs the distance for the leverage, though. In close he can hit pretty hard too, but if you got pretty good defense, he not gonna hit you. And I seen Wilder tee off on a guy, like I said before earlier on, and the guy's defense was on point, so he wasn't really doing anything to the guy. So it's gonna be interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. If you got on point defense, there's nothing Wilder can do to you. You gotta wait for your defense to be open, and that opens up when you throw a shot. And if you're not defensively responsible when you're throwing shots, I mean, I'm just saying, I said a lot. I said a lot so that people could get that information to Wilder, so they're more cautious about how they proceed. Because, this Tyson Fury guy, man, I'm telling you, man, he's a lot more than he appears to be. He appears to be this big, tall, funky-looking white boy that, trying to pretend to have certain moves. He looked like that. He looked a little awkward and stuff. But Fury's a lot more than that. I can tell you that. He's a lot more than that. He's deceptively quick, and he's deceptive with his timing, and he's tricky with his movement, and he's a counter puncher. So he's looking for you to come in, and he's looking to counter punch you, and he's very sharp. He shaved the beard. He shaved the beard, so he's no longer Santa Claus. Tyson Fury shaved the beard. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, I looked at Tyson Fury. I looked at his fights. I looked at once I bet against Tyson Fury. I'm not gonna bet against Tyson Fury ever again. And I was talking about how Klitschko would beat Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, man. He beat Klitschko. I'm not gonna try and go against that dude again. And yes, I know Deontay Wilder beat people that people said again he wasn't going to beat. Gerald Washington outboxed him, and he beat Gerald Washington. Luis Ortiz, I never backed Luis Ortiz. I always thought Wilder would beat Ortiz, and he did. But most people thought, Ortiz would beat Wilder. I didn't see that happening. I've seen how strong and tough he is. He can take a punch, and he still stays standing, so that's cool. But I don't know, man. Tyson Fury is he's a different breed, man. He's a different breed. You can't be taking that kind of punishment round after round after round. If you decide you're gonna run in on him and you're gonna get your range and you're gonna bully him, now you can't be taking that punishment time and time again. He gonna take one shot from Tyson Fury, and then he gonna check himself. He gonna be like, you know what? I need to come in smarter. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna try that angle. He gonna try and shoot the jab off an angle, and then he gonna get counterpunched. And then when he gets once he gets counterpunched, he gonna become like Vladimir Klitschko. He gonna be trying to find a way to get in the inside. And Fury gonna say, "Come in the inside," and then Fury gonna slip, roll under, come to the inside of Wilder, and he gonna start doing body work on him. Y'all don't even understand, man. Y'all don't even understand what's really going on there. He hurt him bad because Klitschko ran into stuff. That's why Klitschko was like, you know what? I don't think I want to get knocked out. That's why the fight ended up the way it was. Fury could do whatever he wanted to at a certain point. Klitschko knew he was going to get knocked out. And I think the same thing's going to happen with Deontay Wilder. He's going to realize, oh, snap, I'm going to get knocked out if I go this way. He's going to freeze up, and Fury's going to have a little fun with him. So that's what I'm afraid of. I want Wilder to be wise so he doesn't get freeze up. So that he looks. Sometimes they're gonna go probably 2, 3. They may go a minute or so without throwing a punch, or Fury may throw a punch or so, a jab or something, or Wilder might throw probing jabs, but nothing really of note. You know, I could see that happening. I could even see Wilder trying to actually counterpunching Fury if he can. You know, that would be cool too. But at the end of the day, you know, Wilder's gonna try and rough Fury up where he can. And Fury got to know that. Fury's got to know that Wilder's gonna try and rough him up physically, and try and throw him down on the ground, twist his ankle or something. So Fury got to be smart enough to understand that. Yeah, Fury can switch to either stance. He can be right-handed or left-handed. Wilder does a little bit of that too. Wilder does a little bit of that too. They're both gifted. I gotta give you, they're talented boxers, and they both sparred Klitschko. I heard Klitschko dropped Wilder twice though. Yeah, so it is what it is. We're gonna see who's gonna win this fight, Tyson Fury or Wilder. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Catch you guys later. Peace.